It has been several weeks since I got to watch episode 6 of Role-Slaying with Roman, and it's been annoying. I've had some crazy-ass finals/final projects because I'm an art student, so we don't have final tests, and I couldn't do anything other than work on my crap. And so that's finally over. Thank God. And now I can actually watch the episodes of Role-Slaying with Roman. Finally. Let's do it. Yay, blood.
To Role-Slaying with Roman! Previously on Role-Slaying with Roman, we woke up in the cave ready to go to the next town, which was this big, old, honkin'
fantabulous neon.
I thought this was gonna be like a little town. This is magic.
Oh, I am not going to like this.
Welcome, gentlemen. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the brightest city around. I probably ought to tell you that
Love
the
him.
college has recently sent
He's
a few
adorable.
extra guards down here.
What college?
Bards College.
Ah,
It's the one that you're from.
yeah.
Did you think running away would solve all of your problems? Did you think it would erase the pain you've caused?
Where might these guards from the college be?
There's gonna be a lot towards more like the Palace Inn. You have one big.
Yay! Oh my
Oh
god!
my god!
Got 100 gold.
100 gold!
The room begins to quiet, those around you turning their attention towards the front of the casino as several Bard guards enter the room.
Lad.
Dare my eyes deceive me? Or is that truly the sorry mug of my oh so dear friend, Youngblood?
You said friend?
Maybe once before.
My name is Noise, ranking first chair of the Bard King's righteous marching band. You think you can disappear for a year and just waltz back in here like nothing happened? Did you need backup so bad that you went and got your own color guard?
He has my back more than you do, so
Yeah!
I challenge you to a battle of the Bards right here, right now. Let's finally put to rest which of us is more deserving of first chair.
sure, why not? I don't even want the chair. The chair, but you know what? I will do it to prove a point.
I love Terrence's vibe. It's so good.
Without a second off the beat, a bright twinkle of stardust cuts through the air, Noise's hand guiding in front of him to reveal a small golden conductor's baton. He leaps back and cackles.
Y'all take it to the streets.
Oh!
And you can roll for initiative.
10.
I got 11.
13.
Okay, so you would go first in the order.
Hey
Hell
there.
yeah.
Then Noise, and then Youngblood.
Blimey. Okay.
I'm going first in this battle. Okay. So I go about half here and then imbue my weapon with divine energy, positive energy. I definitely see it as kind of this aura that surrounds the sword as I walk up and be like, okay, that's pretty darn cool. And I square up a little bit stronger. Now I'm closer to him and he's about to do something.
As you draw your weapons, Noise will grip his
Great
baton.
costume.
Have it your way, then.
And the metal end of his baton will begin to shimmer and extend, revealing a rapier in the place of a conductor's baton.
Oh.
He flicks it
I
around
love it.
skillfully and then poses, his sword at the ready. I believe he's going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Oh, Jesus.
And what you see are these black tendrils behind him, coming out of nothingness. Swirling towards you,
Oh.
Roman.
Jeez, me?
As these things come towards you, you must make a strength saving throw.
14 plus 0. 14.
So you actually do succeed this. As the darkness starts to surround you, your blade cuts through it with light, and it dissipates.
Yeah, baby.
I go?
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna use my cloud of daggers for the first time.
So I'm assuming that you want this coming about in some fiery method.
Oh, hell yeah. These bitches are on fire. So I have one spinning clockwise. I got another spinning counterclockwise. And in the center, there's one shaped like a point. And that's spinning too.
Ooh.
Careful, Bloody. Don't want you to get burnt out again.
Oh, did you just call him Bloody or Buddy?
Bloody.
Bloody? Is this a nickname?
Youngblood.
Why don't I have a nickname with you?
It's okay. Just later.
Oh, okay.
And as it's happening, I am doing like some Gregorian chant.
Dude.
And it's like, and it's
Beautiful.
like, gets louder and louder as they spin faster and faster.
Whoa.
So, as you begin your Gregorian chant, somewhat of like smoke billows from you, and it goes to fly over atop him and create that same like cloud of daggers
Yes.
that you have described. It is spinning and slowly lowers down onto this noisy boy.
Yes. I had to let you know why I was first chair. Sorry.
This is a simple duel. I'm not trying to kill you.
I'm just trying to let you know you barked up the wrong tree.
But that is good to know that we're not trying to kill him because I was very confused about that.
Top of the turn.
Top of the turn.
Jab it.
So now, I think I need to strike, if I'm allowed to.
Do it.
Yeah? Youngblood, you don't mind if I, like, take a swing at this sucker?
Kick his ass.
Okay, great. Taking a swing. Taking a swing. It's a 1. Hey! I get to roll again. Great weapon fighting. Reroll 1 attack die if I roll a 1 or 2.
Hey, hold on. I will note, by the way, you do gotta like go next to him to hit him with a sword.
Okay, so I move. Where am I? 1, 2. So I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay, I will also note that cloud of daggers is still going.
Oh, okay.
And you step inside.
Kind of already stepped into that.
Oh no.
I just stepped right into a cloud of daggers. That's such a Romany thing.
Can I get
Ow!
You gotta
Oh, I have to roll the
Yeah,
difference.
go ahead.
As
Okay,
I, 3, 4, 7. I can now hit him?
Yeah.
Do
You
it.
can try.
Sorry, friend.
Try and hit him.
8. Oh my
You can
god.
try.
7. And I can't, like, I can't add, like, a bunch to the weapon.
Plus to hit.
Your hit DC is +5.
Plus charisma modifier, which is 1.
7 plus 5 is 12.
And then plus 1 is 13.
That just hits.
Woo! That just hits. Oh, yeah, that was just to
barely.
see if I could hit him.
Praise the Lord.
Got your ass. It's very much just like ow, a dagger, frickin'. And then Roman kind of does like a spin and barely keeps himself back up, lands, and then it seems like I swiped him.
You definitely cut into him a bit. You see some blood staining his white shirt, and he staggers back a bit and looks at you with shock.
First blood?
This isn't even between you and I.
No, I know. I wasn't feeling very comfortable with this.
Real ride or die, okay?
Like you.
Oh,
And he flicks his rapier in your direction, and a beam of crackling blue energy laces out towards you,
Oof.
forming a sustained
Badass.
arc of lightning between himself and you. Ooh. I had a 16.
oh, hell no.
And as the lightning impacts you, you
I love
are
how-
going to take 27 points of damage.
Damn.
Am I dead?
It knocks you out.
You knocked out. Go ahead and again roll me those d4s because that cloud of daggers
Oh,
was still
right.
the cloud of daggers.
Correct.
That's whenever it goes on.
Okay.
I love
Roll
how
that.
devious Lyra sounds whenever.
7, 11.
He takes 11 damage, and as these flames really start burning at him, he begins to cry out in agony
Oh,
and staggers forward.
oh my.
His blade dissipates into stardust, and he sees you fall to the floor, Youngblood. And you're out of initiative. Noise pushes past you, Roman, and he walks over to Youngblood. He tries several times to flick his baton to create a sword once more. Finally, on the third time, he creates it. He puts a boot over your chest, and you're just barely staying conscious now.
Oh,
And the
hello.
blade touches your neck.
I have a friend.
Oh,
You look up to see Noise looming over you. A vicious and torn grin on his face.
My suspicions were correct. You've changed. To think I used to look up to you. Who's looking up now, huh?
He laughs, somewhat broken, and he flicks his sword again. It dissipates, and he takes a step back.
Enough of these games. No surprises here. I am the rightful first chair. And besides my duties to Neon, I have been granted a much more pressing assignment by the Bard King. Under strict orders, Youngblood. You are under arrest for abandoning your duty as first chair.
I volunteer to be arrested with him.
And he looks at the both of you, and something seems to flash across his face. Recognition. He points at you, Roman.
Hold on. What was your name again?
Roman.
Right. How fitting. Claiming the name Roman is in strict violation of Bard King's Law 0604. Under this decree, I arrest you as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's lucky. Wait, what? Wait, why Roman? Why is that a big deal?
I don't actually know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
I suppose it would
Sounds
be
to me like he made it up so that he
a
could
little
arrest
rude
him
of me
too.
to throw my previous friend in a jail cell. I mean, we've only just reconnected after all this time. Perhaps we can strike up a deal.
He waves the guards to release you. Youngblood, you find it very hard to stand.
Besides being asked to fetch you from the lousy surface world, I'm here to track down the reason for some sudden disappearances. Several of our marching band members have been going missing as of late, vanishing from their posts in Neon without a trace. Or so I've been told. It's gotten kind of serious if the Bard King thinks it's pertinent to send someone more fit to solve this crisis. He probably never could have relied on you for that.
But you're about to ask me for my help?
Yeah, sounds like it.
So...
Really should be throwing that around when it sounds like you're about to ask for help.
cough, cough.
Listen, the Bard Guard around here are a little, and after your show of talent, I could use someone of your stature, unless you prefer a jail cell.
I think we could help him.
Okay, yes, yeah, we'll help.
Noise will extend one of his clawed hands to Youngblood, waiting for him to take it.
I take it.
Noise's tail sticks straight up, and he looks a little shocked that Youngblood easily accepted his offer. Noise stares at their hands for a second, and then nods his head.
Good. This'll be fun.
So, just so we're clear, are we all now on a journey together? Is that what's going on? Like, we're joining you?
You're on thin ice, but I could use a little help.
Well, you're about to get a lot of help.
Gonna regret this, aren't I?
Yes, you
Maybe.
Yes.
With the few members of the Bard Guard still walking behind you, making sure that, you do follow him, Noise leads you, assumedly, to the palace.
Oh, okay. I guess we're not.
I was avoiding.
There's no more that we need to be hiding from, huh?
No.
The two large marble staircases flank a big-ass fountain. Your eyes can't help but be drawn to that fountain, as are the eyes of, everybody passing by. Water spouts forth from horns of a vast lineup of brass-playing sculptures, and as it flows, you realize that it seems to be controlled by a woman barely visible, but her silhouette still noticeably glittering behind a veil of water that surrounds the upper level of the fountain that she is standing on.
Whoa.
It's like a waterbender.
That's what this thing.
There she goes again. Has a show every day.
Small streams of light drop down from this conductor behind the water and explode into fireworks displays, creating moving musical stanzas and dancing lights that twirl between the different arcs of water. The water itself moves to the tune as the conductor shapes different streams into multiple tiny Pomeranians that run together and then collide, turning into a single massive liquid Pomeranian that splashes its way around the fountain. It is a fun and sparkly show.
Youngblood, what are all of these symbols that I've been seeing? Stripes and little dots with tails? Oh, and then on his little stick, there's probably something?
Oh, like music notes. You know what you hear, the music that you've been hearing?
Yeah.
Right? So you can transcribe that, write it out.
You can write sounds?
You can write music and then read that music to then create
And people
the
can
sound.
interpret that?
Yeah.
So, y'all head into the Palace Inn, up those big
love
marble
the way
staircases past that big ass fountain. You see
actually
immediately
cool
a
to
concierge
hear
desk
music
inside this
described.
gaudy ass building. Behind the concierge desk is a person in a sharp butler's outfit. They have a single handlebar mustache, and as you enter the lavish foyer, they turn to face you, their eyes happily closed, and their mouths spread into the most wide, disconcerting customer service smile either of you have ever laid eyes on, except once before. You see,
snooty snoot.
y'all seen a skeleton smile, and it wasn't this unnatural.
Oh,
Greetings and salutations, gentlemen. I'm Snoot, the head concierge. Oh my, a visit from the first chair himself, in honor. Snoot has looked past Noise to see, like, the both of you. Lets out a little bit of a startled yelp. He goes like, Sir, these ragamuffins don't belong in such an esteemed establishment.
we're not muffins.
You see a strange silvery ring spinning about Snoot's head as though their cranium were like a planet. Snoot squeezes their eyes shut in pain and squeaks. Sir!
Wait, what just happened?
Noise. Hit them.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
As soon as they confirm Noise's request, the silver mind sliver that's tormenting them fizzles out.
Well, boys, wanna grab something to eat?
Noise is sticking around for dinner?
Yeah.
Noise is coming with us? Oh, this is great, because this gives me a slight bit of an opportunity to get to know this individual, because there's a little bit of history here.
Yeah.
These two have
there's some.
history.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's eat.
Snoot sighs and begins leading you out of the entry hall. The halfling guides you through one of the two open doorways that sit on either side of the concierge desk, revealing a large circular banquet hall lined with columns shaped like different brass horns, tables shaped like tables, which are plated and lit with many golden candelabras. A relaxing piano tune is playing in the background. Snoot motions the two guards to step forward and pull out two chairs for the both of you. And as well,
Fancy.
for Noise.
Thank you, Snoot.
I will say, the one they bring for Noise, slightly fancier than y'all's.
Of
course.
Slightly.
All about these chairs. What is going on here with that?
If you would be seated, your dinner shall be brought out momentarily.
Wow, look at that. They have mini electricity things here. Nope, that is fire. That is real fire. It's -1 damage.
Snoot leaves and walk towards what appears to be a large kitchen. As you sit down and take in the ambiance, it's just you three.
Oh,
And
I'm just looking around.
if you ignore the, two guards that are also still kind of near, and you have a moment to talk and hear the ticks and clanks of a kitchen gathering up for a feast.
Noise, this is really nice. Almost like too nice. I don't understand. We just fought you, and I kind of sliced you up. So did Youngblood. And even though we took some damage, I don't understand why we deserve... I mean, even though we're also helping you with this quest, I don't know why we're deserving of something like this from you.
Again? I wasn't expecting you to actually fight me. It's a battle of the Bards. But Youngblood's just a lit fuse, so...
No. Not a lit fuse, just cautious.
He comes back and puts a plate with warm slices of baguette in between you two, along with a dish that has butter and black olive tapenade that has thin gold flakes in it. They then produce 2 glasses with treble clef stems
Oh.
and a bottle
Ooh.
of fantasy champagne.
What is this?
I'll take
It's
that.
fantasy champagne. They let out another as they motion the bottle towards you, which you have already taken. Well, I was going to pour that for you, but
I can do it myself.
He's giving you the eye.
That's all he can give me. Here's to new friends and old ones.
Oh.
you all take a sip and do me a favor. Can you all roll me Constitution saving throw?
13?
3.
I got it, nat 1.
So you, having lived out as a farm boy your whole life, you've drinking a good bit of meat in your time. Right? So the taste is refreshing and subtly sweet, you know?
Yeah.
Like a a lot of the honey meat. You're like, wow, this is relatively light.
This
honestly.
is a little bite to it.
These two, however, supposedly world traveler type people, the taste is relatively disorienting and very strong. The second after it settles, you feel a dull buzz in the back of your head and a light feeling in your limbs. This means that for the rest of the night, you have disadvantage on all checks and saving throws. Haha, get wrecked. Check yourself before you Shrek yourself.
It's the altitude. We're normally drinking this like in the sky.
You guys are acting a little silly.
Gotta say, even though you totally cut me open, you were pretty funny the whole time during that.
Thank you.
Funny, I mean super ridiculous.
Well, yes, I get that a lot. And this is like day 2 of having a sword like this?
Hold on. Did I get my ass nearly handed to me by someone who's never wielded a sword?
You
Practice sword. Hey, but that's what we did a pretty good job. I mean, it was pretty wild. Why did you want to fight so badly? I mean, even a bard battle. Well, I mean, what's the beef?
As you know, I was attending the Bard College. As you've learned today, I was first chair. Noise and I were friends, very close friends. As my responsibilities started growing at the college and I started to get better with my singing, I learned that the better I sang, the more powerful I kind of became.
Dangerous.
To an extent, yes. As you know, sometimes when I sing, fire kind of follows the sound. Yeah?
Wait, were you the one that lit up that tree the first time I met you? That was you?
Yes. Damn it, yes.
Whoa!
The more and more I got better at controlling it, the more and more I started to realize that the college only wanted to make me into this singing weapon, if you will. I didn't want to be that. I just left.
Without a word. To be honest, I think you were just afraid of your own power.
No, I don't. You don't know. I don't think you know as much as you should.
Snoop comes back, holding a silver serving tray. Gentlemen, I hope that you are enjoying yourselves and the riveting conversation I've gladly interrupted. And the main course will be out in but a moment. Take your time, enjoy the food, and don't fill up on bread.
This is the first time I've ever been here, so yep, much fun.
Whenever you take a bite of the bread, you recognize the taste of Burgundy's fanciest and most expensive
Of course.
baguette. Like
The baguettes.
The big one.
Hey!
This is the fancy one.
Of
the
course.
bread
You
pairs
gotta
perfectly.
try this.
Clean,
Try
burgundy
that.
red.
Noise.
Wine this greatly.
And he turns to you with the baguette.
I'll take this opportunity to apologize. I did kind of hurt you and never apologize for that either. So, I am sorry. Is that apologize?
Yeah, that's really good.
Don't.
That was really good.
You're not the drunk one.
Back in his drunken haze, and you see his one eye begin to tear up.
Don't you cry too.
I'm not crying. You guys, enjoy the rest of your dinner. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.
He stumbles out of his chair and exits the dining hall.
Bye, Noise. Hey, he doesn't seem so bad.
The kitchen doors open once more as Snoop walks in with a silver rolling tray with a gold lid, hiding and giving some mystery to what the main course will be. Snoop approaches the side of the table and readies himself to reveal the dish. Where'd Noise go?
Actor just in the crowd.
He had to excuse himself.
Oh, thank God, that guy's a d. You will be pleased with this dish, one of the rarest in existence due to its scarcity of usable ingredients. Tonight, gentlemen, you dine on, and Snoop picks up to reveal the dish, roasted cockatrice.
What?
Yes. And beyond a doubt, the best that you will have. Namely because most cockatrices simply turn into stone when slain.
I'm sorry, Snoop. I don't eat cockroaches.
Oh, it's not a cockroach. It's a cockatrice. Do you eat it?
Yeah.
It is incredible. The home-cooked meals that you've had of resting, compared to it like apples to gold flake-covered oranges. Home may be good, but this is fine dining at its peak.
And like we're drunk, so like any of this food tastes delicious. Hey,
Yeah.
can I just say, this is really freaking cool. I mean, being on this adventure, going to these really cool big cities, doing it with you,
Yeah.
this is awesome.
Yeah.
I think that maybe, though, you might continue to work on noise just a little bit while we continue this.
Well, the reason I apologized is because I left without saying goodbye, but I also apologized for hurting him.
A tragic backstory. Finally.
Noise tried to like get me to embrace my power.
You can do it.
Bet. That's how Noise lost his eye. Bet.
One day, I sang something that ended up hurting Noise.
Yep. What a shocker. I'm so surprised.
And we just kind of never talked about it. And I left before we could talk about it.
Hey, but you did really good today. Apologizing, healing old wounds, not in the magical way. I mean, that's something.
Snoop places some plates in front of you. And is like, here, your dessert.
Oh, this is a drug.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's gonna be some psychedelic something.
It's my favorite somehow.
What is this called?
Cheesecake.
That's damn good. This is really good.
Snoop walks back out of the kitchen, leads you out, stops before a large golden double door, taps a little button on the wall with an arrow that points up, and you hear a whirring sound of something louder as it grows closer. Eventually, steam leaks out from under the doors, and the double doors slide apart, revealing a golden box-like room. Yep, that's an elevator. Ooh,
Oh,
mystical.
what does it do?
So fancy. We can go up or down.
Oh my gosh.
So you both step
Going in.
inside, and as soon as you do, Snoop presses the up arrow. The golden doors slide shut with a loud slam.
Okay.
It is a bit of a shaky ride. You're just like,
Yeah, are we dying?
That sounds
Going to
I
heaven.
can't see anything outside of this room.
With a sudden jerk, the doors open once more, revealing a long hallway of doors. Snoot scurries past you with a key and raises their gloved hand. They get to the end of the hall and shoves the key into a door, pushes the door open, and stands there at the side waiting for you. Your room, son. The chamber you enter is no less decadent than the ornate decor of the rest of the inn. Marble floors, rugged in red carpet, gold framework trailing every wall, a chandelier, glittering gems dangles from the ceiling,
Jeez.
while two large canopy beds, too, sit opposite one another. A large bay window overlooks the shimmering lights of the city below. You are quite high up. I mean, like high up.
Wow.
The large fountain that sits before the inn looks nothing more now than like a little pond from up here.
Do we get one night here? Is it just one night? Because I could live here.
And I went over to the window, and in my drunken, emotional stupor, I glanced at the Bard College off in the distance. Ask off.
I'll just leave you two to it then. I'm kind of still standing in the door. You have a good evening.
Thank you, Snoot.
Thanks, dude.
After your big day in the city, feeling a little bit tired, a little bit tuckered out.
Yeah, it's now definitely seeping in now that the adrenaline's down. And there's
sore.
a big old comfy bed.
Touching the beds in your extravagant holding rooms feels like you'd be sleeping on the most supportive cloud, both physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
Which you may need as you
This is truly
also
fantasy.
hear the click of a lock to your door. This is still serving as somewhat of a holding room.
Duh. Yeah, we're still arrested.
Yeah, you're
That's
still
weird.
arrested, just in a real fancy prison.
Completely forgotten that we're prisoners. This is very nice.
I'll
but it-
take being stuck in here now.
yeah?
I'm an
I
introvert.
immediately
I never leave my room
meditate.
anyway.
I can't sleep, so.
You go to meditate in a, I'm assuming, far more tired way where you're still meditating, but you're just like,
Yeah, you have lots to heal up from. Hey, Youngblood, one of these days, can you teach me how to levitate or like do the trance
No.
thing?
No, I think you stick to sleeping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he slowly takes out a little Sir Binky that's still in the bag and definitely gets a little bit more comfortable than he has in the past. The cave and the room, rolls over, grabs Sir Binky, falls asleep. Gets into bed.
Youngblood does the same, and he finally takes off his jackets, to reveal tattoos on his back.
Damn, he ripped!
And Youngblood begins
Also, that's
to
really
meditate,
cool.
taking in the day and reconnecting with
Airbender
old
vibes.
friends, which means likely reconnecting with past enemies.
As you relax and begin meditating for the few hours of rest that you need, you reflect on your first time meeting your old friend, adversary, your fradversary, Noise.
Frenemy. There's a
As
word
you
for that.
drift into a distant memory, rows of columns rise before you. They look to be growing higher and higher, but you quickly realize that it's actually you growing smaller and smaller. Youngblood, you find yourself in those familiar halls of the castle you once called home. A child once more, lost and alone. The marble floor that stretches out beneath your feet depicts a crown between two musical symbols. A flicker of sound begins to fill your ears, a remembrance of a chaotic cacophony that somehow strikes a beautiful chord in your heart. As the music echoes through the hall, the room is filled with life and movement. You are no longer alone. You are now within a long line of kids, all looking to be around the same age as you, all of different creeds and backgrounds. They all seem so rigid in stance, like they're nervously keeping composure. You feel a small tug on your sleeve and look down to see a tiny tiefling child staring up at you with two big blue eyes, little horns protruding from his mop of black, fluffy hair.
Hey, baby. Is it your first day, too? No need to be nervous, or at least nervous alone. We can be nervous together.
And you feel his little hand.
My name's Noise. What's yours?
Youngblood.
You remember telling him your name, but before either of you can say more, the doors at the end of this long hallway swing open, and the cacophony of sound grows overwhelmingly loud. A long line of horns begins to play. You hear the clacks of shoes as a figure starts to enter the room. You feel Norse's grip tighten. And that's what we're in for today.
Oh my gosh. Hope you all have been enjoying everything heating up so far, and something else that has been heating up has been my anticipation for something I am super duper pumped that we are getting ready to drop: role-slaying trading cards. Our initial release will feature cards dedicated to 7 characters of the role-slaying universe, each with gorgeous art and details designed by our team artist and showrunner herself, Bree Grace. And who knows which ones you're going to receive. We're gonna have more news about those next week, so stay tuned. And once again, be sure to check out Dungeons & Dragons, Dragons of Stormwreck Isle by using my link in the description below. Boy, that is a good place to end it on. I have no idea what is going to happen the next day when they wake up, or whatever that vision is that I have no knowledge of, but I'm very interested to get more info, more noise, more funk. Thank you all so much for watching. I am super enjoying where this is going. If you were interested in any of our previous videos, you can click over here, or if you're new to the channel and would like to subscribe, click down there. That is it, and until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out!
So that's episode 7 down. I love noise, obviously. I don't know how you couldn't. I'm not surprised by a lot of turn of events, but I didn't expect to be, and I still like it anyway. You know how it's like, you guys joked in the blooper, I've been rewatching all the bloopers videos recently, and when Virgil's like, I was one of the dark sides, and in the bloopers you're like, wow! Who knew? Like, Tom predicted that days, like, weeks ago. Like, yeah, you see it coming, but it's like, yeah, it's still cool. Like, it's still enjoyable, it's still fun, it's still entertaining. And obviously you still want to know more. I really love the, I guess they would be considered storyboards, or, yeah, they're pretty much storyboards. I really like the storyboards. They make me kind of wish that, it could be like turned into an animated series, but like if it was going to be turned into an animated series, one, you would need an actual animation team for it, like a bunch of people working on it. 2, you'd have to translate the nonsense that is your role-playing or role-slaying into an actual script and an actual art, like, you know, plot versus, you know, a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. You can, like, you would be able to keep most of it, but, like, you could you would have to switch some stuff up if you were going to turn it into an actual series. But it would be really cool. It's probably never going to happen because that requires so much work and a pretty hefty price tag, but it's called a dream. I'm always a fan of blue fire, so Terrence's Youngblood having blue fire is very satisfying to me. It's always nice. Baby noise. I want to squish their cheeks. I'm sorry if I seem unenthusiastic. It's just because I'm tired, not because I'm not super hyped still. I love this series, man. I really love it. I mentioned this last time, and since then, Bree uploaded a team member update. They have a VTuber streaming channel, I believe. So they have a VTuber rig and a character and stuff like that. And I brought it up last time that if you guys know how to do that, if Noise is going to play a part, or if any character that's not one of you is going to play a role in the story, a VTuber or a rig for the character would probably be really helpful and really cool, because then you don't have to, once you draw the rig or once you draw the character and make it into the rig, you don't have to draw the character again. So you would be able to, because that's the point of a rig, is that's the whole point. It moves. When you move, it follows your movements and it's automatic and everything like that. So if you were recording that happening, it would save time, I guess. I'm not 100% sure of the logistics of it, but it would really be cool to like see even more life in like characters like Noise, because obviously the drawings are great. Like the drawings give us that emotion is something to look at, but it would be like even cooler if like they were moving and like alive, because in their little animation of like them walking, they're so like physical, like or like just I guess sassy is the word. I'm completely rambling and don't know what I'm really talking about anymore. But since I saw that Bree has a VTuber avatar, I'm like, if she already knows how to do a VTuber avatar, and rig an avatar, maybe it is doable, and she would probably know how to set it up to record as well. I'm just saying that would be cool. I have a request. Obviously, you guys, we asked that you could post the like character pages of the cast. And you guys have, in like those big like encompassing season 1 kind of things, in one big picture, and with their pronouns and names and everything like that, which is really cool. But could you potentially make like a more, I don't want to say book, but more of like a book style where like it's a bigger picture or a bigger version of that picture with like a little bio, and then switch to the next character? Because when I wanted to draw one of these characters, I saved this whole picture, but I needed just one character. But because it's such a wide picture, zooming in to cut that character out made it really pixelated. Now I'm just an idiot, so maybe there's a way to do it without doing that. But they also kind of overlap each other in the wide shots. So if there was any way you guys could make a little character book for them, I would really appreciate it, because I like that kind of stuff. I have OCD, so seeing everybody seeing everything in like a neat little easy to view and read thing, like, because obviously this is great, these are great like banners for the chapters, for the characters. I like these a lot. I'm not saying don't do these, but like if y'all were able to could make a little character book, that would be really nice. I'm not saying a real book, like that's not what I mean. I mean like a PDF or like a document that I'm saying book as like an example of like a page, and then the next page is the new character. But you could not like a physical book. If you guys like made the whole series and then finished the whole show, then you could make a book, like an actual book of like all the scenery and concept art and characters and stuff. I would buy that. I'm still waiting for like clothing merch, but I'm patient. I've already spent too much money on the posters, and I already ordered a pack of the trading cards. Although I should have read more closely that it's randomized and not all of the cards are in the pack, because as I said, I have OCD and I'm a completionist. So if I open a pack and I'm missing some and I have to buy another pack, I could potentially still not get the cards I need to complete the collection. And they're kind of expensive to buy multiple of. Like, buying a pack of them, I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. But like, buying 3 of them to try and make sure I have all the cards, because I'm, you know, completionist OCD, that's a bit of a yikes. But that's just me, obviously. It's the same. That's the same reason I never bought any of the episode posters that Brie made way back when or whatever for each of the episodes of the show. That's the same reason I didn't buy any of those, because I knew if I bought one, I would want to buy all of them, and that would have been stupidly expensive to do. It's the same reason that like the U2s and the plushies are a big old punch to my wallet, because I can't pick 1 or 2 and then I feel it's like looking at a puzzle half done, or like a pie chart with like just 2 slices and then empty. Like, it's unsatisfying to be missing some in an OCD way, if that makes any sense. Which again is totally a me problem, and I don't know why I'm talking about it. I have been buying all the role-slaying posters. I've basically committed myself to buying all of those, but fortunately those are only per chapter, not per episode. Cause then I'd cry. But yeah, I really liked it. I'm very tired, so don't think I'm not excited, because I am. I'm very tired. Bags. Yikes. Don't even need eyeshadow to be virtual. But I really enjoy these, and obviously I try not to talk over you guys, so I know it's a lot of sitting here and smiling. I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm going to try and record the other 2 episodes in the same day, and I'll tell you if that worked out or not, because clearly it took way longer to get to this episode than I anticipated in the last episode. And posting these is going to be an adventure. Nonetheless, absolutely loved it. Can't wait to see what happens next. I know that there's a Fae ballet coming up, because I saw posts about it, and they're on the poster and stuff like that. No huge spoilers from it or anything like that. I just know that that's happening, and I'm excited to see it. I saw the speaking of the character thingies, I saw the one for chapter 2, and I saw characters I hadn't seen yet, and I was like, ooh, I can't wait to meet you guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also, if you're watching this and you're not Thomas, thanks, but I'm sorry that you chose to sit through about 30 minutes of me just smiling at a computer screen. I only make these because Thomas enjoys seeing them. I don't make these for any other reason, but you can do all the crap if you want to, I guess. I do want to post other YouTube videos at some point. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.